Good afternoon, students. Today we will discuss about sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Sexual reproduction. Offspring produced by more than one parent with the fusion of gametes is called as sexual reproduction. Reproduction in plants. The sex organs of a plant are in its flowers. Flower makes the male and female gametes and ensure their fertilization. With fertilization, seed will be produced for the reproduction of a plant. The male reproductive organ is called as stamen. Male gamete is called as pollen grains. Female reproductive organ is called as carpel. Female gamete is called as eggs. The male gamete fertilizes the female gamete. The fertilized egg grow and becomes seed. Seed produces a new plant on germination. The pollen grains appear to be yellow, powder-like substance to us. These are the parts of flowering plant: petal, receptacle and sepal. The male reproductive part, that is stamen, contain anther and filament. Female reproductive part of a plant, that is carpel, contains stigma, style and ovary. When pollen grains of one plant are transferred to the stigma of another plant is called as cross-pollination. When pollen grains of a same plant are transferred to the same plant is called as self-pollination. So this is a structure of a seed. It contains plumule, radicle and cotyledon. Sexual reproduction in human beings. Human beings use sexual mode of reproduction to reproduce. In teenage body, appearance changes. New features and new sensations will develop in the body. Common changes in male and female body. Growth of hairs in armpits and between the thighs. Thinner hairs on legs and arms. Oily skin and pimples. Changes in female body. Breast size increases. Darkening of the skin of the nipples at the tips of the breasts. Beginning of menstrual cycle. Changes in male body. Growth of a facial hairs. Their voice begins to crack and penis occasionally becomes enlarged and erect at nights. All these changes indicate that our body is becoming sexually mature. Male reproductive organ is called as penis. Male gamete is called as sperms. Female reproductive organ is called as vagina and female gamete is called as eggs. This is the female reproductive organ. Fusion of male and female gamete is called as fertilization. In humans, fertilization takes place in female body. So this is the structure of male reproductive system. It contains urinary bladder, vasa deferens, penis, testis, scrotum, urethra, prostate gland, seminal vesicle. female reproductive system contains the ovary, uterus, zygote, fallopian tube, sperm, and vagina. Here, the sperm is entering through the vagina. So, female reproductive system. It contains a very special part, that is placenta. Embryo gets nutrition from the special tissue which is called as placenta. Till 9 months, this embryo developed into fetus within the mother body. After 9 months, when child is fully developed, then due to the muscle contraction, baby is born by the uterus. If the egg is not fertilized, it dies within 1 day. The uterus makes its lining thick and spongy. The lining slowly breaks and comes out through the vagina as blood and mucus. This process is called as periods or menstrual cycle. Reproductive health. Sexual maturation goes along with growth. Pressures from families or government agencies to have or not to have sex. Sex can lead to sexually transmitted diseases, also called as STDs, sexually transmitted diseases. For example, gonorrhea, HIV/AIDS, etc. Sexually transmitted diseases can be prevented by using the condoms. When we can avoid pregnancy by two methods. First one, contraceptive devices and surgical method. Contraceptive devices are condoms. Condoms can be used to prevent STDs. And another one are pills, oral pills, and changing the hormonal balance. In the surgical method, there are two types: blocking the vasa deferens in male and blocking the fallopian tube in females. Termination of human pregnancy is called as abortion. To maintain the sex ratio in society, this technique is banned by the government. So, this technique is banned by the government. So, this completes the chapter.